everyone. Welcome to OPWU for February 15th. This is our post-Valentine's OPWU. We're halfway through February already, and we have some announcements for today. So, as I told y'all last week, things were getting a little hectic, and not just because I was standing instead of sitting and out of breath 5 minutes in. I've decided to return to the chair because clearly I did not have enough stamina to stand during OPWU for 15 minutes. But yes, sitting Michelle again today. That was a failed experiment. You know what? I announced my L's. I own my L's. That was a big L trying to stand and deliver all of this because I project. I'm breathing from my abs right now. All right, so I have to have the breath support that is required by sitting. Anyway, so as I mentioned last week, things are starting to get a little hectic in my personal life. Me and Austin have had some news that have come to us last week that we might be moving. We got some confirmation of that we are moving, and basically the next 2 weeks, we need to pretty much be ready to show the house and have most of our stuff out of it by then. So I am going on hiatus starting today. This is going to be the last stream in February. I'll be returning on Monday, March 1st for another Octopunk weekly update. So that's 2 weeks from today. I'm trying very hard to, measure all of my energy and focus it on this task of packing up all of our stuff and moving it. And I just was noticing at the end of last week that my head kind of wasn't in it for streaming. I've just been really distracted by all this stuff, and I don't want to phone it in, especially when I'm dealing with other people with ships and giggles and bringing other people on stream and stuff too. I want to be here for 100%. So I'll definitely be coming back in 2 weeks when I think that will be better. Now, there might be a whole month of my backgrounds behind me changing and being terrible, but I still will be in the right headspace to actually stream and continue with my work. It might take a while for our studio and stuff to get set up, but I think these next 2 weeks are just going to be the hard part in terms of actually getting in the right mentality, getting all the hard work done and having to focus on it. So yeah, good luck with moving, says Ian. Thank you very much. It's going to be really easy, I think, as far as moves go. We didn't have to search for a house because we already, this was one that we wanted already. Apparently the buyer's market is pretty fast too, so we shouldn't have any issue selling ours. It's going to be about as painless as it kind of can be, but it is a lot of stuff, and it does take a lot of just time, and you just kind of can't get around that. So that's pretty much the next 2 weeks for me. Yeah, moving is never easy. It's comparatively easy. That's the thing. We're not rushed. We're not super rushed. 2 weeks is a good amount of time to be able to at least get the bulk of it out. But enough about that. We've got some fun stuff Octopunk related to talk about. We are up to $3,750, almost $4,000 for the fundraiser for What a Beautiful Wedding, 58% funded. You can go to our PayPal pool and donate to this if you haven't already, or if you want to contribute more. Thank you to everybody who already has contributed to this. It's making a big difference, and it has allowed us to secure our location. We did some location scouting last week, and we've pretty much settled on the location that we're going to use. It's in our budget. It's actually half the budget of what I originally thought it would be, so that's great. And it's going to work perfectly for everything. I mean, it's not one of those situations where, oh, this kind of works, but we'll live with it. No, this is a really, really good location that is exactly what Michael was looking for. So really excited for that. We've also set dates. We've started the casting process. We're going to send out auditions this week. So hopefully by that March 1st stream in a couple weeks, I'll actually have casting announcements for What a Beautiful Wedding to share with you. I've also started casting for Femme Fatale. So again, hopefully by March, we will have some Femme Fatale casting announcements as well, as those two movies get closer and closer to their shoot dates and we gear up getting ready to shoot them. Yeah. Over 50% in less than a month. Thank you, community, for that. This is really, really awesome. I'm hoping that we get those stimulus checks, more stimulus checks if you're American, and I might be putting that towards more of the budget. As far as Patreon goes, remember that Valentine's Day may be over, but you can get a Valentine from Octopunk signed by one of our collaborators or myself. Collaborators or myself. There's about 4 or 5 different signatures that you can get. They're going to be a surprise. You'll find out when you open the envelope. But if you want to play roulette, you can go to patreon.com/octopunkmedia and sign up for the $10 or higher tier by the end of February to get in on a Valentine in the mail. But for this week, I posted some Detroit Evolution behind-the-scenes set pics today that I neglected to post last week. I'll also be posting more on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we're going to be posting Graham's audition for 7 Deadly Sins. This is something I've never shared with you before. It's a really cute audition. So if you remember Graham Edwards, who played Jared in 7 Deadly Sins, this is his audition tape that sold us on him playing that role. Also, for those who missed it, we have a new Detroit Evolution fic out on Archive of Our Own and Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/octopunkmedia and you aren't a patron, it should be one of the top posts there that you can see. I might pin it as well after this. I might pin it so it's at the top so everybody can see it. It's also, as I said, on Archive of Our Own on the front page of the Reed900 fics that were posted yesterday. This is a Gavin and Nine's Detroit Evolution Valentine's Day fic. It also is very much a Detroit Awakening fic. For those who've read it know exactly what I mean. It's about 4,000 words. It's a one-chapter, one-shot, so if you have some time today or later this week, feel free to check it out and let me know what you think. It is technically canon in this universe, although, you know, it's still fan work, so I don't know how much my stuff is really considered canon, but it's my contribution to my own universe, so whatever we want to call that. And then finally, we've got some fan art of the week to catch up on. And speaking of irrevocably linked, I've already seen some lovely fan art from the story, based on the story, come out yesterday and today. Thank you very much for that, and I'll show you some of it here. This first one is from Lone Lion 924 on Instagram. You definitely need to check out Lone Lion's post on Instagram if you want to see the full 3-panel drawing that gives you the full story of what's happening in this picture. It's really cute. This is one of my favorite moments from the story, and I love seeing it immortalized by Lion. Here's another moment from Irrevocably Linked, this time by Can't Draw Hands on Instagram. One of the opening scenes of Gavin and Nines being domestic and flirtatious at home. I'm really excited to see this moment come to life as well. This is super, super cute. I saw a lot of feedback about this moment in the comment section. This is a beautiful painting by Bellini Paints on Instagram. I just had to share this on my story. It seemed very festive for Valentine's Day. Absolutely well done. They've done a couple works for Detroit Evolution, so be sure to visit them on Instagram and give them a follow and check out all their other work. This is from Corvitus on Instagram as well as Tumblr. This just blew me away, being a hand-drawn pencil or pen adaptation of Gavin and Nines, and to have them look that screen accurate, that photorealistic with just hand-drawn art is absolutely incredible. Go check them out. I believe they're new to the fandom. I think that they just started, they just had a friend show them Detroit Evolution this week. So go say hi, give them a follow, welcome them to the community, and congratulate them on their talent, because this is really, really great. This is from, oh goodness, how do we pronounce this? Lots of letters. KRTFACR on Instagram. A scene redraw from Detroit Evolution of the monologue scene. I love the style here. This lighting and color is amazing. So definitely check them on Instagram. I think this was posted for Chris's birthday earlier in the month, but it is still DE, so I was like, I still claim it. So go give that a like, because this is really cool, and see if they have anything else as well. Yes, Connie, if you haven't seen it yet, go back, like, comment. That's what the purpose of this is, to find all the stuff that you haven't already liked and commented on, and so you can go and find those artists and then go like and comment on their stuff. I was so tickled by this. Thank you so much, Carter. Carter Draws Stuff, or McChip is Fried if you're on Tumblr. This is a very, very fast paint of something that I posted a couple days ago. I was reminiscing about my late bearded dragon GLaDOS and the Daenerys cosplay I did with her once before she passed away years and years ago. And so I posted that on my Instagram, and Carter drew this, and it's absolutely adorable that my dragon actually is breathing fire. So go give Carter some love on Tumblr and on Instagram. More art from Irrevocably Linked. This more of the Tina and Gavin conversation that people really seem to dig. This by Shira Miggs on Twitter. Always love Shira's art. Glad to see them back. This is this is great. You know, I had trouble with that line. I was like, alpaca? Should I pick something else? I almost went with lemur, but you know, that's. If you want to fill in any animal there, that's fitting. Maybe she should have said rat. Maybe she should have said rat. The emotional intelligence of a rat. But I still like alpaca because it means we got this art. This is from some Seven Deadly Sins art from Warden Mages. Always love to see Brian art, and this is no exception. A really good capturing of Brian. Go follow them on Twitter and give this some love if you haven't already. Although I know Warden is well known in the community, so you probably all follow them. But if you're new, you need to go follow Warden and check out all the stuff that they have done previously as well. And finally, this is some handmade art by It's Art Carnifex on Instagram. They have actually a step-by-step of how they made this. It took many, many steps. I'm not sure if it's quite screen printing or if it's paper layering, but it was really, really interesting. And I always love to see stuff like art that's physically made, physically tangible. It's just amazing what you guys can do with the talent that you have. So definitely check out It's Art Carnifex on Instagram and go give them some love as well. As always, I have a P.O. Box. It's 62762 North Charleston, South Carolina, 29419. The last thing that I received from the P.O. Box was a 1.2 meter tall, not 12 feet, 1.2 meter tall inflatable kangaroo from Talia, as well as the Shining mug. Very, very cute. Thank you, Talia. And that was like Wednesday. So if you're waiting on me to get something from the P.O. Box, most likely it isn't there yet, or it might have come sometime at the end of last week. You're welcome to let me know if you have sent me something and you want me to go get it before it gets sent back halfway across the world. I would make sure that I want to make sure that nothing gets, shipped away because the shipping is very expensive. I don't want anybody to waste money. In the meantime, because we are moving, I might not be checking it in a couple of weeks, although I'm going next week because I got to get stamps for Patreon. I'm going at the end of next week. So that'll be my next outing, unless somebody tells me to go before then. So that's it. Thank you for joining me for OPWU today. I will be back in 2 weeks, March 1st, for hopefully lots of casting announcements and lots of other fun after my moving hiatus. This might be the last time you see this room set up in this way, so wave bye-bye to the blue room because this is probably going to change. I'm probably going to have to take some stuff down and start setting up elsewhere. I'm probably going to move downstairs and do downstairs streams until we officially move out and sell the house. So yeah, bye Blue Room and bye everybody. As always, stay great, hydrate, and have a happy time zone.